New this morning, the rapper accused of kicking a female fan at a concert in Lakeland is responding.
Yeah, but I wouldn't necessarily call this an apology. Kevin Gates is still scheduled to perform this weekend at another venue here in the Bay Area. Adrian Pedersen joins us now live from the Morning Alert Center. Adrian, this venue seems to be backing him up.
That's right. Good morning, Gene and Gail. Now, he released a 3-minute and 30-second rap on YouTube called The Truth. This morning, that video is trending on Facebook, and it's also posted on the Whiskey North Facebook page, where he is set to perform this weekend. Now, it's definitely not appropriate to play for you this morning, but we'll tell you about it. His side of the story is that the woman grabbed him inappropriately several times, and he asked her to stop. He also calls her out, saying, "You should have more respect for yourself." Not what we'd call a heartfelt apology, right? He's also tweeting, "Father, forgive me." Now, although he's getting a lot of support on his YouTube page, there's a petition with more than 6,000 signatures to cancel his next show in Tampa this weekend. Now, the post on the Whiskey North Facebook page doesn't have any comment included, so it appears that that performance is still on. We'll keep checking back. And Gene, remember, he's also facing a battery charge.
Controversial for sure, Adrian. Thank you. You can follow our morning alerts each day on Facebook and Twitter. Tell us what you think. Just search the hashtag 8alert.
Well, an Orlando neighborhood is on edge this morning. They're on the lookout for one of the most dangerous snakes in the world, a king cobra. The snake escaped from its owner. It looks similar to this snake. You don't want to run into this guy. The cobra is approximately 8 feet long and is green and yellow in color. The man who owns the snake is licensed and is a professional snake hunter.
5:45 now, and an investigation is underway into the hard landing of a military helicopter. The Black Hawk chopper went down in a heavily wooded area near Fort Carson, Colorado. Take a look here. 4 soldiers on board were hurt, but they should fully recover. They were on a training mission at the time of this accident.
Today, we'll find out more about security plans for the trains that millions of people use. Homeland Security and the TSA will outline safety and security efforts for the nation's railways. Amtrak estimates as many as 30 million people take trains each year.
You have got to listen to this story. A Volusia County woman is accused of hiring a hitman, and she did so, allegedly, because her grandchildren got lice. This is that woman, 50-year-old Pamela Vannersdale. Now, investigators explain she asked her former son-in-law to kill the man who is now dating her daughter. She suspected that man of giving the children lice and also of abusing those children. Vannersdale admits to making the murder-for-hire arrangements, but she claims she was just joking.
Some members of a college women's soccer team are in trouble for a picture that they posted on Instagram. It shows players from Whitworth University with faces painted black wearing afro wigs. The caption is a quote from a Jackson 5 song. Administrators at the private Christian college in the state of Washington are outraged.
We understand how offensive and damaging blackface is to a number of people of many racial ethnic backgrounds, but of course, particularly to African Americans.
The university suspended the 5 players for a game. It's also launching a campaign to educate students about the history of blackface and racial sensitivity.
5:47 now. This may make you want to upgrade to an iPhone 6 Plus. Just in case. Listen up. This morning, an iPhone is credited with saving a college student's life. That smartphone stopped a bullet. Take a look at the iPhone here. You can see the bullet marks on the case and, of course, the glass, which was shattered. It's not, the glass, I guess, is not bulletproof, right? This all happened when someone tried to rob that student near Fresno State University in California. However, he is okay, and I'm sure he's happy he got an iPhone.
This morning, Hollywood is mourning the loss of a Disney star from the 1960s. Dean Jones died of Parkinson's disease at the age of 84. Jones is known for roles in several Disney films, including The Love Bug. In that film, he stars as a struggling race car driver.
Well, another Hollywood breakup this morning. Nickelback frontman Chad Kroeger and pop star Avril Lavigne are calling it quits, splitting up after 2 years of marriage. Lavigne broke the news on Instagram.
An 8 on your side health alert: a breakup or loss of a loved one can be dangerous to your health. Broken heart syndrome is brought on by emotional stress that mimics a heart attack. Patients are twice as likely to have neurological or psychiatric disorders compared to those who suffer a true heart attack. 90% of broken heart syndrome patients are women. You can help fight heart disease by joining us for the annual Heart Walk. It's November 7th at Raymond James Stadium. 30,000 walkers are expected to attend. Just go to WFLA.com/heartwalk and click join our team and/or donate. It's 5:48 on this Thursday morning, a muggy morning for a walk.
Yeah, it certainly is, but mostly dry out there, so enjoy it. Be a little heart healthy this morning, 79 degrees at 7 a.m. Now, it does not take us long to get well into the 80s, 82 at 9 a.m. Watch the weather wheel spin quickly around to 87 degrees at noon, but notice the rain chance, just 10% through lunchtime. And in fact, this afternoon, rain chance only goes up to 20%. And with the lack of rain, we'll see a hotter than average day around 91. In fact, as Gail mentioned, it's pretty steamy out there now. 74 in Zephyr Hills, 78 in Sebring. How about 74 in Brooksville? Here's this area of low pressure. It's actually the remnants of Tropical Storm Erica. I mean, we've been talking about it for 2 weeks now, so why not another day, right? Well, it's only thing it's going to do is help maybe bring in a stray shower north of I-4 this morning. Notice how those storms will drift inland. There just won't be a lot of them, only that 20 to 30% chance. Same thing for tomorrow, maybe a slim morning rain chance. Now, I do bring the rain chances up a bit for tomorrow, mainly for inland areas, a 40% chance, and 40% rain chance right on into Labor Day as well. Leslie, how about traffic on the 8th?
All right, well, we're looking pretty good out on the roadways. A lot of our overnight construction has cleared up. Lakeland looks great downtown. Also, I-4 between each entrance of the Polk Parkway. A very fast 11-minute commute. Over in Sarasota, we still have one of the northbound lanes blocked here due to construction on I-75 at University Parkway, but you're not going to see any slowdowns. So that's some good news. Traffic very light right now throughout Sarasota. And of course, we've still got the resurfacing work southbound Armenia at Columbus and also northbound Howard. We are down to one lane on Armenia and Howard and also on Columbus. So this area a little bit congested due to that resurfacing that's going on. That's a look at weather and traffic on the 8th. Back to Gene and Gail.
All right, thank you so much, Leslie. What would you stop and grab in an emergency?
Most of us, I think you grab the most important things, like this.
It was frantic, man. It was real serious out there, man. It was real serious, man. But yeah, man, I'm enjoy this barbecue, though, man. Have a good day.
Some serious ribs right there. Coming up, the prized possession this man saved when his apartment went up in flames. It's 5:50. You're watching News Channel 8 today. It is 5:53. A California man is on fire on the web this morning for putting his priorities in place when faced with danger.
Yeah, this is no rib. It's a real story. When a fire broke out, he grabbed his kids and his ribs.
I was barbecuing, man. I seen some fire just come out the window, man. The window busted out, man. Only thing I think first, man, make sure them ribs is right. I got my kids, and I thought about my ribs. Like, I ain't gonna let my ribs burn and stuff, because I take pride in what I do, man.
And they look cooked just right, don't they? They look great. Robert Wright knew what was important in the heat of the moment. Nothing worse than burned or overcooked ribs. And I'm glad to hear he said, get my kids first, then the ribs.
Yeah, and I wonder what he told the kids as, you see the flames. Quick, grab the ribs! Yeah. What, Dad? The ribs? Me here.
I'm in. I love some good ribs. I would have been all up in that.
They do look good. You don't want them overcooked. Weather and traffic on the 8s is 3 minutes away.
Plus, apps aren't just for fun. They can be for learning. New in our next half hour, we'll show you some cool ways to get your children more engaged in school by using their tablet or smartphone. You're watching News Channel 8 today.
It is 5:58 and time for weather and traffic on the 8th. Right now, everything is dry, and in fact, it's humid, which means another steamy day today with a high of 91. The thing is, not going to see many storms. I've kind of broken down the rain chances for you. Citrus, Hernando, Pasco, Polk County is basically a 30% rain chance, but southern Hillsborough, Pinellas, Manatee, Sarasota counties, only a 10% rain chance today, so averaging that together, that's 20%. It goes back up to 40% for Friday and Labor Day weekend. Leslie, how's traffic on the 8th?
Well, taking a look at Temple Terrace, we do have a little problem with the spill on the roadway. Diesel has spilled out on the roadway, so heads up here, Harney Road at 56th Street. You might see a bit of activity in the area. Meanwhile, I-4 looks very good. Let's hop over now to Pinellas County. New crash to talk about. This one's at 49th Street, right at 33rd. And looks like we've got at least some injuries reported in that crash. No word whether or not it's tying up any lanes. 275 looks good. We still have a little bit of construction over at Howard and Columbus, and also Armenia and Columbus.